the book continues on, and we're introduced to various other characters. The next big opponent being Vamor, as Kronos figured out who Tetsuru is from because all the Kronos guards wear helmets with built-in video cameras, so they're able to figure out Tetsuru, and from that they kidnap him, and Sho tries to follow, gets captured as well. They try to intimidate him. They get information Tetsuo as to where the guyver has disappeared to, and Sho in desperation manages to call the guyver, and it appears around him and activates. So it turns out the guyver is stored in another dimension when not in use, and it is summoned by organisms that have grown on Sho's back when he needs it. Yeah, two little lumps. Sho then goes on to fight Guyver 2, who works with Kronos, who uses the unit that they recovered, which is damaged. Guyver 2 proves to be the superior combatant, but loses when his control metal, which is damaged, which is the core of the Guyver unit, malfunctions. Sho punches it, the control metal breaks apart, and Guyver 2's Guyver unit eats him alive, and Sho mega smashes him. Now, a key thing to note is in the revised artwork, Takia can change the scene in order to indicate that the Guyver 2's control metal was in the path of the Mega Smasher beam. We are also later introduced to our first Hyperzoonoid. Hyperzoonoids are customized super zoonoids, where they take the best soldiers they've got and customize them into super duper hyperzoonoids. This one being Zerabubus, who has 3 times the strength of Gregor, laser beams 5 times stronger than Vamor, and acid spit, and armour strong enough to withstand the Guyver's running punch. Sadly, he is killed by Guyver 3. Yes, the third unit makes its appearance. The mysterious Guyver 3, who was the one who arranged the theft of the Guyver units in the first place. We are also introduced to one of the main villains of the series, Richard Ure, one of the 12 directors of Kronos. And he has continued to be one of the biggest villains of the series. Of course, Kronos, in his determination to get the Guyver unit, is able to engineer, after analysing samples of Guyver 2, a zoonoid whose blood is designed to melt the Guyver armour. They use the former head of the Japan branch, who got demoted over the whole Guyver incident, as a test subject, and stick him on Guyver 1. Unfortunately, Sho is defeated and killed, and Kronos recover his control medal and take Tetsuro prisoner. Anyway, the things come to a head when Guyver 3 attacks Kronos Japan. Well, hang on, let me just check this because I am going from memory here. Hang on. No, it is not revealed yet who Guyver 3 is, I don't think. Hang on, I'm just checking. Did I got it in front of me? No. Although an important thing to note is that Akido Mokushima, the student council president, is the adopted son of Genzo Mokushima, the former head of Japan branch, and, yeah, I'm going to spoil it here, he's also Guyver 3. But it's not revealed yet until book 2. But there are hints dropped. Anyway, while Guyver 3 is attacking Kronos Japan from the inside, the control medal of Guyver 1 regenerates him. Yes, indeed, the control medal, as long as it's intact, can regenerate the entire Guyver. Guyver 1 then goes on and is unconscious and is attacked by the zoonoids, thinking what happened to the scientific staff who Guyver 3 earlier murdered, hoping Guyver 1 would regenerate. Anyway, they go to investigate. Guyver 1 goes on the self-defense mode rampage, looking for Tetsuru. Comes to Ian Guyver 3. Well, Guyver 3 reveals he planted bombs throughout the building. Says, "Ha-ha" to Richard Gere. Guyver 3 calls himself Zeus. Gere goes, "Damn you!" Reveals that Kronos got their technology from aliens who made humanity, and that they intended to finish the experiment. Guyver's wanted to escape, blow up the building. Gere is presumed dead. He's not. and the first book ends. Now, Guyver is now at 27 volumes in Japan, and has continued to be one of my favourite series. And yeah, a special shout out to the guyver.net for their advocacy project, which is continuing to fan translate the Guyver manga past the volumes that Viz translated. Thank you. You guys, you've proven the saviours of the Guyver fandom by translating the manga. It is much appreciated by myself. Now, obviously, I'm going to recommend this manga. Go buy it. It's one of my favourite manga of all time. Now, I will be reviewing the other volumes, though obviously I'll cover the first 10 volumes and then I'll start with the scanlations. Unless of course volume 11 comes out by that point, in which case I will review that. But yeah, if you want to read the manga, buy the Changi version, and once you've gone up to how far they've gone, go to guyver.net and they've got the rest of it translated. Read them, but like I say with any translation, always support the official products. The more you support it, the more we'll get of it. Anyway, Guyver, one of my favourite series, Volume 1 has been reviewed now, so this is Extra Guyver, signing off.